Varja said she could improve the storm slinger with this.
Wow. Wow. I think I used almost all of my resources. Oh yeah. Yep. I have never, in this entire run, ever used as many resources as I did on that fight. That was ridiculous. Okay, we do have to actually run back for this one. Corrupt, are we still raging? Oh, yes. But we're not raging at the game. The game is awesome. The game is fantastic. The rage is this guy's inability to use one of these very well in a game that is designed for people that know how to use these very well. So that is the disconnect, is what that is. And here you go, chat. Thank you. No, first of all, Malik VR, good to see you. But I don't like... Okay, this is going to sound really weird. I would rather use a controller on the hardest difficulty and rage my way through it and beat it with a controller than I would want to play the game with a mouse and keyboard when it's not designed to do that. And most importantly, most people don't do that. So it's the kind of thing where if I was going to use a mouse and keyboard on a console game, at that point, difficulty doesn't matter because I'm not playing the game how it's designed to be played. And I know that sounds super weird, but I it's the same reason that I didn't play Destiny 1 with a mouse and keyboard, or I just What crazy PS4 controller am I using? Oh, this is a Razer Raiju. This is actually like their it's really, this is a PS4 controller, but what I really like about it is it's actually the controller itself sits between a PS4 and an Xbox controller. So I have big hands, so I strongly prefer this controller over the normal one. To be clear, Razer is one of my sponsors. I did get this controller for free, and these controllers are a little bit expensive. So, just keep that in mind.
Long Notch is well stocked.
That being said, though, I love it, and there's no other controller I'd rather use right now. Mostly because of the shape and weight.
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
All right, let's do it.
Here it is. One Stormbird Talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks.
I like the sound of that.
Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
Awesome.
What you did to that storm slinger? That was some impressive work, Varja.
Hey, it's nothing. I just helped her become what she was always meant to be. They grow up so fast.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
Okay, so we still need to find the last one. I don't think we found a flame whatever yet. Oh, look at that. All right, let's see what this thing is. Whoa. That's a lot of base damage with a lot of ammo potential. Not nearly as much electricity as I was expecting, though.
As thick as the snow in the cut.
Let's go try this real quick. Oh, maximum charge. I need to do all these. Oh wait, no, we did most of them. Okay, we'll do that later.
Clear that up later.
All right, I need to find a. I need to find some enemies real quick. We got to test this stat. Oh, we also got to talk to this guy over here, don't we? Hold on. I think this dude is probably pretty pleased with us.
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Blue gleam? Blue gleam? Hey! He did give us a blue gleam and a reward. Nice. Was honestly kind of hoping for a lot of blue gleam. That's kind of unfortunate. That really wasn't very impressive. That's a bummer. Okay.
Trust in the blue light.
What's up, dude?
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears.
Oh, we need more wire. Thank you.
Should we not return?
Leonice.
Defending the cut falls to you.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted. To return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I
Did he
should have
change
known
his
she'd
hat?
find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
Oh.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Damn.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron.
A cauldron?
Metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's
Okay.
worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Innocent impulsive ignorance could have sparked another war.
Okay.
Improved for what
Oh, let's look at this real quick. Can I do any more? Oh, there is another one. Okay, this one. Okay. 10 fatty meat? What do you think? I made a fatty meat? Well, I am made of fatty meat, actually. But you can't have any. And that sucks. Damn.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. I should go.
You're not gonna find it.
Colors of these garments are
Where's our vendor, bro? Didn't we have a normal vendor here? Maybe this guy is a normal vendor.
I can't afford better, can I?
you're looking strong.
Ah, here we go. Okay. Resources. I want all the wire. All of it. Wire is what we use to make our arrows for our big weapon, our sniper bow. So we'll bring like, what's the max? Like 100? We'll bring, or 120 I think is max. We'll bring 100. We also need some more chill water, but chill water's actually significantly more expensive. So let's do like 50. Okay. Also, we can go farm this stuff pretty easily, and I probably should do some of that. So do we have another... Oh, we have to do this still. Let's do that before we go in. And we can fight stuff on the way and get more resources. And also I want to try this new gun. Last weapons in the bandit camp? Okay, cool. Great. Thank you. Yeah, we only have 500 wood too. We are very behind on resources. We gotta collect a little bit here. Kinda really bugs me that doesn't interrupt. Like right there, that just totally interrupted. To be honest, you never have the opportunity in this game to fire at something for a long time without it firing back at you. There's no enemies that work that way. So it kind of negates the cool factor of this weapon by a huge amount, because it doesn't work as it's supposed to. Kind of dumb, to be honest, the more I think about it. I'm not gonna fight these guys. I think it's better just to use the bombs, because they're a lot cheaper, and you don't have to, frickin' do all the tomfoolery you do with those. Yeah, and they don't take nearly as many resources, too. Where's that dude? Oh, you were supposed to keep moving! You dingle! What the shit just did that damage? Oh my god, man. Over half my life instantly gone. From a range attack that's not even close to me. I tell you, dude. This difficulty is just rude. Just rude. I'm kind of thinking more and more about using those regen things. I could really use some of that regen. Oh, Jesus! They don't even show up on the fire thing if they're stealth. Wow. No wonder I keep dying. Where you at, Dick? Got my life. God damn it. God, son of a mother... There's one. God. Takes a couple shots, then instantly moves somewhere else. I swear, these are like the best trained snipers ever. Such a jerks. Oh God! Wait, was he right there? Ah! Jesus Christ, man. Is there another one? Of course. Instant perfect accuracy shot from range that has barely any charge up from cloak. Why not? Yeah, I'm playing this on easy. This is the easiest difficulty. Yes. Mm-hmm. Would it be better to gain height advantage? Well, if they didn't have instant kill range lasers, maybe. Maybe. You know what though? Now that I think about it, we're gonna progress with the main quest. Because I wonder if we can break the demon hold or somehow deal with the demons better than we are now. So let's go ahead and keep moving. Craft pouch upgrade available. That's weird. I'm just gonna start moving up. And we're out of wire again. Maybe we can have more than 100 wire. Don't you move. I tell you, dudes. I tell you. He didn't move. That's true. That's true. He didn't move. Credit where it's due. He didn't move. Where are we going? Oh. Oh. Cool. Okay. Okay. Hey, Sir Lancelot, what's up, buddy? No, I only run ads at the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I don't know what they're doing with the VOD ad stuff, but yeah. Oh. Oh.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light.
Oh, great. Got it, Mary.
It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways. But no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
All right.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. the blue light, the beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
One thing that has always bugged the hell out of me in this game, and I was kind of hoping they'd address it in this DLC, and they haven't. Alright. The Baruk Shamans clearly have blue cabling under their skin. And there's two things I want to know. First of all, how in God's name do they do that? Because it looks like the cabling, like, wraps around under their skin. How do they do that? And why aren't there just open wounds everywhere? And then second of all, why? Like, that's something that drives me, like, why would you put glowing blue cabling under your skin? How is it there? What's the purpose? How does it not get infected? Like, I really want to know all this stuff, because it makes me wonder, is that like a shrine somewhere that makes this stuff? Is it warm? Does it keep them heated? Like, I want to know the lore behind that stuff.
Now that I'm...
Like, you'll see it if you look at her. She's got these blue cables all under her skin.
Order you to tell me about Silens?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the
Does it
Khan.
hurt?
But you are not Aratak.
It looks like it might hurt.
If you have dealt with Silens, your need is well apparent. Silens came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote werek that rarely comes south to parley.
Silens was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silens, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He
Damn.
committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks.
Hey, also, I saw some people saying this in chat, like, lol, Ko trying to find logic in a video game. Let me just make this clear. I don't care logically about the blue stuff. I want to know the lore behind the blue stuff. I don't care what the logic is. I want to know what their logic is. I want to know the lore, not the logic. Like, I want to know what makes the characters in the game think it's a good idea to put the blue shit in them. That's what I want to know. I don't care about any of the logistics behind it. Here we go.
What are we gonna find up there, Rhea?
Ruins,
What's up, Pala?
machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy.
Okay.
For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
All right, awesome. Let's do it, man.
It hasn't been easy for you, Aurea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Oh, that's fine. Let's do it. I know the game opens up after the DLC because we still have the main story to beat. So we don't have to worry about that.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! The spirit awaits!
It's not all that awaits.
Fog has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Whoa.
I repeat,
Cool.
not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed
power
to
of the old
nearest
ones.
What was this place?
The spirit
Oh,
once
this is like my
told me
favorite
this
part of
wall
this
used
game.
To be part of its domain, a fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Okay.
Looks more like a machine.
This looks absolutely amazing.
Fitting. Blue light often dwells in machines.
However,
Let's just hope that some remains here.
super quick. Super quick. I got a letter from a viewer. And I'm going to do this real quick. I wanted to do it at the beginning of the stream, but I didn't see her in here. So I see her in here now. And I wanted to shout it out. No, we're still playing. This is not a tomorrow. Give me like a minute. All right, here we go. This is from a viewer. This is from one of our viewers. I had mentioned before that I wanted to invite you to our Star Wars themed wedding. Obviously, we know this is far from likely, especially with adorable Rowan, but we still wanted to send this to you for a couple of reasons. First, of course, is just to invite you guys to our wedding because having you there would be amazing. Mostly, though, I think it's important to try to convey what a difference you make in people's lives, even if hopefully you get told that all the time. Co, you give people more than quality content. You've created a community, easily one of the best on Twitch, and I'm grateful to be a part of. You brought people together over a shared love of video games. You gave us people with similar interests to talk to, thousands of happy, helpful, and respectful people. Personally, you helped me tremendously with my mental illness, as I bet all my money I'm not the only one. When my anxiety flares up or I have a stressful day, listening to you helps me focus on now. When my depression keeps me from playing games myself, you and the chat still make me feel involved, like I'm playing too. You've given us the experience without necessarily playing ourselves. You engage us, make us laugh, and give us amazing memories and experiences, and that is magic. Even more than that, even more than you guys coming to the wedding and thanking you in person, we just want to tell you that you might not be a doctor or cop, but you still truly make a phenomenal difference in lives, and it means so much to so many. Here are two faces of those lives you made a difference in. Thank you for everything. From Mary the Contrary and her husband-to-be. So that is kind of amazing. And here is their awesome, awesome thing here. And that is just fantastic. So a huge thank you to Mary the Contrary and a huge congratulations to you guys. So thank you. Really appreciate it. And seriously, congrats. That's awesome. That's so awesome. All right. We'll get back to the gameplay. Sorry. And again, Mary, thank you. Thank you so much for that. That is, yeah. It's extremely meaningful to get, especially like handwritten letters and, you know, that. Oh, and for the record, guys, here is the letter she sent me typed. And here is the letter 100% handwritten in beautiful, actually legible, unlike mine, handwriting. Yeah. That's just, thank you. Thank you, Mary. You're a big part of our community and we appreciate you. All right. Let's keep going.